Welcome again with the same topic, that is matrices. So today we will see how we can perform matrices on operation on matrices. So there are four main operations which can be performed on matrices. Number one, addition. Number two, subtraction, multiplication and division. So these are the four operations which can be performed on matrices. So far as division is concerned, this is not applicable operation in case of matrices. Addition, subtraction and multiplication, these operations can be performed on matrices. So far as addition is concerned, let we have a matrix A, and this matrix is having an order m into n. That is, this matrix is having m rows and n columns. Another matrix I have, and it is also of the same order. So I can add these two matrices A plus B. I can write it as Aij plus Bij m into n. So these two matrices, they are of the same order, that is m into n. So when we will add these two matrices, we will get another matrix, let it be Cij, and this matrix which will be obtained as a sum of these two matrices will again a matrix of same order. So for addition of two matrices, the order of both matrices should be same. That means if we have to add the two matrices, the prerequisite condition is that they must be of same order. Otherwise, we cannot add the two matrices. So let me take an example. Say A. It is a matrix having the elements so it is having 2 rows and 3 columns, 2 into 3 order. Another matrix B, I can take so again this is a matrix having the same order. It is 2 by 3, it is 2 by 3. Here 2 rows and 3 columns, here 2 rows and 3 columns. And if I have to add these two matrices, so how can I add these two matrices? So this is the way how we add. A plus B will equal to, I will write its elements A11, A12, A13, then A21, A22, A3, matrix A, then elements of matrix B, that is B11, B12, B23, then B21, B22, B23. So I have two matrices A and B, and I have to add these two matrices. So rule of addition says we add the corresponding elements. So A11 element in matrix A has the corresponding element B11. So I can write this as A11 plus B11. So this will be the first element of the third element, say C matrix. So this is first element. Then this A12, its corresponding element is this. So I can add this element A12 plus B12. Again, this third element is having the corresponding element this. So I can write A13 plus B23. So this is how elements are added. Now, so far as the second row is concerned, here and second row here in this matrix, so its corresponding element is this. So I can write A21 plus B21. Then corresponding element of A22 is B22, so it can be written as A22 B22, and the last element this is having corresponding element B23, so I can write A23 B23. So again, the matrix which is obtained by adding these two is of the same order. It was a matrix of 2 by 3 order. It was again of same order, and the matrix which is obtained by adding these two is of the same order. So this means for adding two matrices, order should be same. So in short, I can say if we have to add two matrices, then their corresponding elements are added. And addition is defined if and only if the matrices are of the same order. Same is the case if I have to subtract the two matrices, that is A minus B. So instead of plus sign, I will insert minus sign here. So this will be equal to A11 minus B11. Simply, instead of plus sign, we have to introduce minus sign. So I can write the same matrices A and B. If I have to subtract them, so A11 B11, A12 B12, A13 A13 minus B23. Same way here A21 B21 minus sign, A22 B22 minus here, and A23 B23. So same is the case for addition and subtraction. Here plus sign is written, then minus sign is written. So in this way, two operations, addition and subtraction, is performed on two matrices. So next is how we perform scalar multiplication of two matrices. That is scalar multiplication Suppose I have a matrix having order m into n and k is non-zero scalar. So if I have to multiply this matrix A with k, so this will be equal to k time, that is, it is constant, it can be written outside, this means this constant is to be multiplied by all the elements of a matrix. So let me take an example. Let A is a matrix two by three, and I have to perform scalar multiplication on this. So let k equal to 2. So I have to write in this way. So this, all the elements, they are to be multiplied by 2, and this will be 2 into 1, I will get 2, 2 into 2, it is 4, 2 into 3 is 6, 2 into 4, 8, then 10 here and 12 here. So this is how the scalar multiplication is performed on a matrix. So if I have to find its, suppose 1 by 2, that means 1 by 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each element will be multiplied by 1 by 2. So I will get the next half, 1, 3 by 2, then 2 here, 5 by 2 here, and 3 here. So in this way, scalar multiplication can be performed on a matrix. So next we have mainly two type of matrices. One is called as scalar matrix and the other is called as a rectangular matrix. So there are main two types. Of matrices. Suppose I write A equal to m into n. So this is a matrix of order m into n. So this can be either a square matrix or it can be rectangular. So this depends upon whether this will be a square matrix or a rectangular matrix on this. So there can be two conditions, either this condition or this or. So if m equal to n, that means if I put here m equal to n, so this a will be equal to aij. Instead of, I can write it as n into n, that is a equals to, so this will be a square matrix. So if number of rows equal to number of columns, in that case this matrix will become a square matrix. And in this case, if this is the condition, m is greater than n or m is less than n, so in that case this matrix A will be a rectangular matrix. So these are the two main types of matrices, sphere and rectangular matrix. So there are exercise questions on addition and subtraction, how these are solved. It is here in exercise 3.2. So exercise 3.2. So in this exercise, question 1 is given as matrix A. Its elements are 2, 4, 3, 2. Another matrix B, its elements are 1, 3, minus 2, 5. Another matrix C is also given, and elements are 2, minus 2, 5, 3, 4. So the three matrices are 2 by 2 order each. So part first says A plus B you have to find. So elements of A, then elements of B. So this will equal to, as I told earlier, corresponding elements. Its corresponding element is 1 and its corresponding element is 4 plus 3. Then 3 minus 2, then 2 plus 5. So this will equal to 3, 7, 1, 7. So by adding the two matrices of order 2 by 2, the resultant matrix will again a matrix of 2 by 2 order. Then minus, if I have to find A minus B, so for that elements of 2, 4, 3, 2 minus 1, 3, minus 2 and 5. Again 2 by 2 matrices, both are 2 rows and 2 columns. So their subtraction will be, now instead of plus sign I will put minus sign here. So 2 minus 1 here, then 4 minus 3 here, 3. Now this minus and minus will become plus, plus 2 here, then 2 minus 5. So this will equal to 1 here, 1 here, 3 plus 2, 5 here, and minus 3 here. So in this way we add two matrices in this manner. So next question is compute the following. Matrices are given as A square plus B square, B square C square here, A square C square here, and A square plus B square. So it is a again 2 by 2 matrix, 2 row and 2 columns, plus 2AB, then 2BC minus 2AC and minus 2AB. So I have to add these two matrices. 2 rows, 2 columns. 2 rows, 2 columns. So addition will be corresponding elements are to be added. This and this, they are corresponding elements. So I will add a square plus b square plus 2ab. Then its corresponding element is this. So b square c square plus 2bc. So these were the elements in row first. So in row second, its corresponding element is this. So I can write a square c square minus 2ac, and this is the corresponding element. They are the corresponding element. So I can write a square b square 2ab. So if I simplify this further, I can write it is a plus b whole square. This is b plus c its whole square. This is a minus c whole square and a minus b whole square. So this is how we add the two matrices. So next question I am taking from this exercise. This involves the scalar multiplication. So question is, simplify it is question number 6 and exercise 3.2. So he says cos theta outside, cos theta minus sin theta, then sin theta, here cos theta plus sin theta here, and inside sin theta cos theta, then cos theta sin theta. So this is the question given, 6th question of this exercise. Here we have to perform two operations. One is addition and other is scalar multiplication. So first I will multiply the elements of this matrix with cos theta, each element. Then these elements are to be multiplied by sin theta. So then I will add. So this I can write cos theta into cos theta. This is scalar multiplication. It will cos square theta. Then cos theta multiplied by sin theta. So it will be sin theta cos theta sin theta. Then cos theta multiplied by minus sin theta. It will be minus cos theta sin theta. Then this again cos square theta. So this is a matrix obtained by multiplying the elements of this matrix by cos theta. In the same way, I have to multiply all the elements by sin theta. So it will be sin square theta, then minus time sin theta cos theta, then in row second here sin theta cos theta and sin square theta. Now these two matrices can be added by adding the corresponding elements. So corresponding elements are cos square theta plus sin square theta. This corresponding elements are to be added: cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta. These are the elements in row first, and in row second corresponding elements, they are to be added: minus cos theta sin theta plus this element sin theta cos theta, and lastly this cos square theta plus sin square theta. So I have added the corresponding elements. So this can, now this is 1, this is minus sin theta cos theta, this is plus sin theta cos theta, they will cancel. So 0 will be here. Again cos theta sin theta, negative sin theta cos theta. So they will cancel. 0 here and 1 here. So this I can say this is matrix I. That is identity matrix. Why? Because its diagonal elements, they are 1. So in this way this question was to be solved. So another question of the same exercise is question number 5. A matrix is given, its elements are 2 by 3, 1, 5 by 3, then 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 4 by 3, and in third row 7 by 3, 2, 2 by 3. So these are elements of matrix A. B is also given. Its elements are 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 1. In second row we have 1 on 5, 2 upon 5, 4 upon 5, and in third row 7 upon 5, 6 upon 5, and 2 upon 5. So two matrices, they are 3 by 3 order. They are having same order. So what we have to do, compute 3a minus 5b. So this value you have to find. So this is the scalar multiplication and this is also scalar multiplication. So first you will perform scalar multiplication of matrix A, then B, then subtract these two matrices. So if A is this matrix, so 3A will be equal to 3 times, so 3 is scalar, so it will be 2 by 3, 1, 5 by 3, first two elements, 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3, 4 upon 3. So this will equal to, so this I can write, multiply all the elements by 3. So this will equal to, if I multiply 2 by 3 by 3, so I will get first element 2, and here I will get 3. So this multiplied by 5 by 3 will give 5 simply. Again here I will get 1, here I will get 2, and here I will get 4. Then here 7, then 6 here, and 2 here. So this is the matrix obtained by multiplying elements of matrix A by scalar 3. Similarly, I can have 5B. So elements of B are 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 1. Then 1 upon 5 here, 2 by 5, 4 upon 5, and in third row 7 upon 5, 6 upon 5, and 2 upon 5. So I will, this is the value of B. So I have to find the value of 5 times. So I will write 5 here. So this matrix will equal to each element to be multiplied by 5. So I will get 2 here, and here 3, and here 5. These are the first two elements. The second row elements, 5 multiplied by 1 by 5, I will get 1 here, 2 here, and 4 here. Then for third row, 7 I will get, then multiply this, 6 I will get, and I will get 2. So these are the values of 3A and 3B. Now I have to find this value. So I can find this value as so if you can note, if you want to note. Now I have to find the value of 3A minus 5B. So 3A minus 5B will equal to the value of 3A. I have found it 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, and 7, 6, 2. So this is the value of 3A minus 5B. I have found this value 2, 3, 5, then 1, 2, 4, and 7, 6, 2. So I will subtract these two. Now for subtraction, corresponding elements, they are to be subtracted. So this will finally equal to this element and this element. They are corresponding elements. So 2 minus 2 will be here. Then corresponding elements 3 minus 3. Here the corresponding elements 5 minus 5. So these are the elements in first row. Then in second row 1 and 1 minus 2 and 2 minus 4 and 4 minus, then these corresponding elements 7 minus 7, 6 minus 6 and 2 minus 2. So finally 0 here, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So this is a matrix of 3 by 3 order, and this can be written as matrix 0, and this is called 0 matrix. So its value is 0 matrix. So what is 0 matrix? This is also one of type of matrix. A matrix of this type it is 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. So symbol for 0 matrix is 0. So this is 0, 0, 0. So 0 matrix is a matrix whose all elements are 0. This is called 0 matrix. So it is 0 matrix. In this way, we have to solve the question. Now, at the start, I had talked about addition, subtraction, and multiplication. So these two operations we have formed. So far as multiplication is concerned, so for multiplication we have to follow the rule. So I think let it be the next time I will show how we perform multiplication on matrices. So this is for the next time. Till then, it is okay. Thank you.